This is the story of a man, his land, and a fight for justice. A vast 3,500-acre farm, a legacy of green fields and ancient oaks. A place of peace, a home, but peace can be shattered in an instant by greed and deception. Our protagonist, a man of the land, returns to a horrifying sight, his sanctuary under siege. Soul signs, heavy machinery, his land torn apart. A sharp-featured man in rugged gear, his face etched with disbelief. The roar of excavators, a stark contrast to the farm's usual quiet, his world crumbling before his eyes. He walks through the devastation, each step a testament to his growing anger. This was his home, where his fence once stood. A luxury-gated community entrance now rises. An unwelcome monument to betrayal. A close-up reveals his transformation. Shock gives way to a steely, unyielding resolve. He will fight. The invasion is complete. His land stolen, but his spirit unbroken. The battle lines are drawn. He confronts the HOA president, a smug figure in a tailored suit. A sneer, a wave of legal documents. The president laughs, confident in his power. He believes he has won. He's wrong. The protagonist's gaze hardens. This isn't over. This is just the beginning of his fight. Days turn into nights. In a dimly lit office, surrounded by history, he searches for answers. Each document, a piece of the puzzle. Each late night, a step closer to reclaiming what's his. The weight of injustice, a heavy burden. But within the archives, hope flickers. He delves deeper, fueled by a burning desire for truth. The rain outside mirrors his inner turmoil. Flashbacks reveal the HOA's deceit, forged signatures, exploited loopholes. A calculated theft. They preyed on his absence, a minor tax technicality their weapon. A betrayal of trust. The protagonist remembers the pain, the shock, their arrogance, their certainty of victory, but every lie leaves a trace. Every injustice, a path to its undoing. He finds it. Then, the eureka moment. A dusty 19th century land grant, a forgotten truth. It reveals a separate trust, controlling the very land the HOA built upon, their common ground, their homes. He now controls it all. The tables have turned. The hunter becomes the hunted, a legal loophole, a weapon forged in history. His revenge, meticulously planned. He meets a high-powered, veteran lawyer. A glass-walled skyscraper, a new alliance formed. They exchange a knowing, predatory smile. The game is changed. The hunt begins. The lawyer gestures to documents, a plan unfolding. The city hums below, unaware of the storm brewing. The plan is set. The legal machinery grinds into motion. Justice, or revenge, will be served. Massive stacks of paperwork, the county clerk's office. The sound of stamps, loud and rhythmic. Each stamp, a blow against the HOA. Each document, a step towards their downfall. The legal offensive is relentless, the wheels of justice turning swiftly. The protagonist watches, a quiet satisfaction in his eyes. The counterattack is in full swing. Across from the HOA's entrance, a new sign appears. Property sale, clearance prices, a bold declaration of war. The HOA members, oblivious, drive past, their fate sealed. The irony is palpable. They built their empire on stolen land, now it's for sale. The protagonist watches, a silent sentinel of justice. The trap is sprung. HOA members return home, only to find notice of sale pinned to their doors. Confusion turns to panic. The neighborhood, once serene, now gripped by fear. Whispers turn to shouts, the illusion of security shattered. Their homes, no longer their own, the protagonist's plan, unfolding perfectly. The taste of sweet, legal revenge, the HOA president, screaming on his lawn. A moving truck arrives for his furniture. His empire, crumbling. His arrogance, replaced by despair. The ultimate humiliation. The tables have turned completely. The architect of deceit, now a victim of his own game. The protagonist watches from a distance, a quiet, grim satisfaction on his face. Justice is served. News crews swarm the estate. Drones hover overhead. The story breaks. Headlines flash across screens. Landowner sells entire neighborhood. The world watches as the corrupt HOA faces its reckoning. A tale of poetic justice. The protagonist's quiet victory, now a public spectacle. The truth, finally revealed. A high-stakes courtroom. The protagonist, calm and composed. The HOA lawyers, sweating. The judges glare, a spotlight on their corruption. The truth, undeniable. The weight of evidence, crushing. The protagonist's quiet confidence, unwavering. The courtroom, a battleground. But this time, justice is on his side. The master deed is presented, an ancient document holding the key to everything. The judge examines it through a magnifying glass. Every word, every clause, scrutinized. The truth, etched in history. The HOA's lies, exposed by time itself. The weight of the past, now a force for justice. The final piece of the puzzle, the verdict. The gavel slams down in slow motion, a resounding declaration. The HOA's sale of the farm, null and void. The protagonist's ownership, upheld, a victory for truth, for justice. The corrupt, defeated by the righteous. The gavel's final strike, a symbol of retribution. The battle is won. HOA board members, escorted out in handcuffs, their reign of fraud, over. The consequences of their actions, undeniable. Justice, swift and absolute. The protagonist watches them go, a quiet sense of closure, his fight, vindicated. The courtroom empties, leaving behind the echoes of a hard-won victory, the scales balanced. Bulldozers, this time hired by the protagonist, tear down the HOA gates, a new dawn, the symbols of oppression removed. His land, finally free, a new chapter begins. The land breathes again, the scars of injustice, slowly healing. His vision, taking shape, the protagonist walks towards the newly opened space, a sense of purpose in his stride. The future, his to build, the luxury development, transformed. A community agricultural center, a conservation park. From greed to growth, from exclusivity to community. A testament to his enduring spirit, the land, once a battleground, now a haven. A place for all, nurtured by nature, his vision realized. A legacy of restoration, built on the ashes of corruption. The protagonist walks through his restored fields at sunset. The 3,500 acres, quiet again. The gentle breeze, a whisper of peace, the land, healed, his spirit at rest. The sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, a perfect ending. His journey, complete, a testament to resilience, and the power of reclaiming what's rightfully yours. Justice isn't given, it's reclaimed. A powerful quote, an enduring truth. This story reminds us that even against overwhelming odds, one person can make a difference. For those who fight for what's right, against corruption and deceit, hope always remains. Thank you for watching. Join us next time for another tale of courage and conviction.